Welcome back to Ammertime podcast, episode 2.
Pussy!
Thank you.
So we are back, and we have to do a recap of the games tonight, and we are gonna talk about the game High Elves against Lizardmen.
Yeah.
Henry against Patrick. Or me, of course.
Me,
Patrick. And so we just gonna run through the list really quick, and then give you the highlights of the game. So I was tired of this land, and I thought he was shit. So I kicked him out of the list. Took in the Skink High Priests, level 4, with the Snake Plate, so the unit he joined had hatred. Put him in 24 Saurus Warriors with the 3+ armor.
Yeah, you have the spawning, right?
Yeah, spawning of Triceratops.
The spawning of Triceratops. That's a stupid name.
Yeah, but it works. 2 units of 10 cohort skinks, 1 unit of 16 cohort skinks, 10 skink hunters without the shields because it's fucking expensive and it's worthless now. Thanks a lot, 9th Age.
So you only had 1 unit of skirmishers, right? And
yeah, because they are so expensive, it changes how the army plays.
I think that's okay though, because they were really good before.
Yeah, but that's kind of the signature of this man. Anyways, took the Triceratops, the ancient Stegodon, Triceratops, 3 Sky Riders, Sky Riders,
the pterodactyls,
something.
riders.
Yeah, the drop rock stuff. Then 2 salamanders, and then we had the Lord on a T-Rex and a hero on a baby T-Rex.
A Saurus Lord on a T-Rex and a Saurus Hero BSB on a T-Rex.
Yeah, and the BSB was running with a 2+ armor save and a 4+ ward save and a flag. And the Lord was running with the Talisman of Fire or something, -1 to hit, 2+ against fire. And lightning reflexes from the crystal ball with blessed sword.
So the item the talisman item,
yeah,
that gives you -1 to hit.
-1 to hit against everything.
So it's distracting.
No, it's just -1 to hit.
And you have the sword and the crystal ball, and it's quite a nice combo.
Yeah, it gives you +1 to hit.
+1 to hit,
and then you reroll to wound.
Yeah, so if you're hitting,
and you have holy attacks also.
And holy attacks. Yeah. So if you're hitting on a 3+, then you hit on a 2+, rerolling once
from predatory.
Predator. Yeah, which is the Saurus rule.
Yeah.
And then you're rerolling your wounds as well. So if you're strength 5 and you're against elves today, you're wounding on a 2+.
Against elves, it was really good.
So hits on a 2+, reroll 1s. Wounds on a 2+, reroll 1s.
But even
then I'm rerolling my ward saves.
Yeah, but even if you're fighting something with toughness 5, then it's 4+, and then you reroll
all of them.
All of them. That didn't wound.
Yeah. So it's a really good combo.
I think it's okay. It didn't really matter.
Yeah, I managed to keep him out of combat.
So what was your list?
Yeah, my list was it's pretty much the same list I played with Jonas on Tuesday. It's a lord, a prince on a elven steed, which is with armor, a dragon armor, a shield, and then he has the demon helm from the high elf list. So that gives him a 1+ armor save and a 3+ armor save against magical attacks.
3+ ward save.
3+ ward save against magical attacks. Then he has the giant sword, which is +3 strength, so strength 7. And then the holy icon, which makes him have holy attacks, so reroll ward saves.
Didn't help him.
Yeah, not really. Well, he did okay. You were just rolling armor saves like a boss. And then my heroes. Oh no, I have a level 4 of nature, same as Patrick. On a horse as well, and magic items were the gleaming robe, the robe that makes him ethereal. So I can sit him in my cavalry unit, and he gets a 2+ ward save against all attacks apart from magical attacks. And then I have
an extra spell.
And the other robe. So he's got two sets of robes on. The other set of robes that gives -2. He's just really cold.
he's not cold anymore.
Yeah, so that one gives -2 to all spells cast on the unit. So like magic missiles or debuffs, stuff like that that's going to affect them gives -2.
Didn't help.
Yeah, it didn't help. You were playing life, so nature, whatever. And they're all sat in a bust of silver helms.
8 silver helms.
8 silver helms with full command. And also have a BSB in there, and he's just got a 1+ rerollable armor save, and a flag and a lance. He just keep him cheap. And then I had a Phoenix Noble with a Reaver bow and a potion of strength, and a hardened shield. No, a lucky shield to just discount the first hit. So that's my heroes, and he's pretty good. He was quite good today actually. He was like flying around, shooting, flaming people. Took a few wounds off your lord, and half of the Saurus unit.
Yeah.
And a lot of skinks as well. Yeah, he was the star of the show today, almost. If he'd have killed the skink chief, it would have been better.
I forgot the skink
you
chief.
forgot the skink chief.
I had a skink chief on a Riperdactyl, and he was running around with the
Stegodon hunting bow.
Something hunting bow, that bow thrower.
Triceratops hunting bow.
Yeah, I think it's a Triceratops hunting bow.
Yeah, something like that.
And he had also the Dragon Helm to help him with the armor save.
Yeah. And my core, I had the standard 20 Sea Guard with heavy armor.
Ambush.
And ambush. They're so good. They're so good. They're so useful. I think they're by far the best unit in the High Elf book. I think they're amazing. The weapons master, quick to fire, so good. 5 light cavalry with bows and armor, and I think that's pretty much my core. Special had 6 shadow warriors, extra hand weapons, a bolt thrower with multiple shots.
Yeah.
What else did I have? I had the really good unit are the Queen's Guard.
10 of them.
10 of them with skirmish. Oh, they're so good. The high ballistic skill is amazing. Like
+1 to wound.
And +1 to wound, armor piercing.
Flaming as well.
Flaming as well, magical as well.
Ah! He had 2+ ward save against your Queen's Guard.
He did?
Yeah, 2+ against flaming.
You need to know your rules, bro.
Yeah, well, I forgot everything I forgot about the talisman.
Okay, yeah, but they're really good. +1 to wound. That actually worked against your demon in the game on Tuesday. Like,
and then you had 5 Dragon Knights.
Yeah, and 5 Dragon Knights, full command, and the movement banner. So they're movement 10.
Yeah.
That's quite nice as well.
So they moved
really
across the
snake.
The fence and died.
Well, they died. They got pretty paced.
So the game really quick. We played the flank attack scenario.
Yeah.
You deployed your whole army in the middle.
Yeah.
I deployed my whole army on the right flank.
Yeah. Your right flank, my left.
Yeah, your left flank, my right flank. You started the game.
Yeah, I started.
Pushed forward.
I hid everything behind a fence, pretty much.
Yeah.
So that you couldn't shoot me.
There was one long fence. It looked like a dick with balls. And
PGA team.
you just hit your entire gun line behind that.
Yeah, all the Shadow Warriors, all the Queen's Guard, everything just hid behind the fence. So the skinks got modifier.
Yeah, and then you run around your right flank with your cavalry and your Phoenix.
And the Phoenix, and then the Dragon Princes were on the left with the Reavers.
Yeah.
The Reavers got panicked off the board in the first turn, didn't do anything.
That was brilliant.
Yeah. Why did they panic?
I charged them.
Oh, then they fled.
And then you fled, and then they didn't rally.
Yeah. Oh, 3d6 rally tests.
So
666.
You're going around your right flank, and I'm going around my right flank.
Yeah.
So
we're kind of spinning around
each other. Henry has a lot more shooting than me.
Yeah, so I would deal with your chaff quite well. Like, the skinks didn't really do that much.
No, they die horrible.
Yeah, the chameleon skinks did well.
Yeah, the chameleon skinks, they managed to sneak through
the line and
kill your bolt thrower and panic your Queen's Guard.
Yeah, so they killed the bolt thrower turn 2. The Queen's Guard panicked, didn't rally. They rallied. They rallied, but you lost a turn. I lost a turn of shooting, which was really important.
Yeah.
And what else happened? The Phoenix was pretty good. It flamed some skinks.
Flamed some Saurus Warriors. The Sea Guard came on and shot some skinks. Yeah.
I think that surprised you a little bit, actually. Like, I placed them quite well, and then you were like, "Where are you shooting at?" "I'm shooting at the skinks." "Why? You can't." "Yeah, but they're on top of a hill." "Oh yeah."
Oh yeah. Sorry.
20 shots, hits on freeze, wounds on freeze. So you take it off.
Yeah, but it was only cohort skinks, so
it didn't matter that much.
No.
I think shooting the Saurus with a toughness 4 and 3+ arm save wasn't really
much
point. I shot the skinks instead.
So we run around. Eventually we meet.
The Dragon Princes charged your BSB.
Oh yeah, we have a small fight.
Yeah.
The Dragon Princes charged my BSB on a counter assault.
Did 4 wounds.
And I saved everything. So then I killed 4.
Yeah.
And the whole game, from two T-Rexes, I did a whooping 1 wound.
the whole game. You killed my mage on the last turn.
It was
in the challenge.
Yeah, but it was not T-Rex. It was the guy on top.
Oh yeah. That's true.
The dinosaurs did 1 wound, even with multiple wounds.
Yeah, actually, 1 wound on the prince.
So the Saurus on top kills your Dragon Princess.
Yeah.
Then he runs back to the fight.
Yeah.
And the fight is actually just your ambushing sea guards come on the board.
Yeah.
And then
you charge everything.
Then I charge my Stegodon and my Saurus Warriors and my Skinks into them.
Yeah.
and the skinks they die.
They failed.
They die horribly
Yeah.
to stand and shoot.
Stand and shoot. The cannon fodder. Throw them in first.
So, but the Stegodon goes in and the Saurus Warriors
Yeah.
goes in and kills them to
they,
four left, and then they
Yeah.
auto break and run away.
Yeah, I couldn't because the ambushed on and the wrong. They kind of came on a turn early. My cavalry wasn't in place.
Oh, I forgot I had 2 salamanders also.
You said that, but you forgot.
Okay.
You forgot the Stegodon.
I forgot the Stegodon. Oh.
Yeah, but never mind. So you had the Stegodon as well.
Yeah.
But the ambushes came on. I think 1 turn too early because he was chaffing up my cavalry, and I couldn't break through fast enough, and there was too much chaff in the way that I couldn't get a support charge in the right time.
Yeah.
And so the Sea Guard kind of had to be a bit of a
They were lost.
sacrificial unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did as much as I could with them.
It was a 330 points chap unit.
Yeah, pretty much. But sometimes they're really good, and they kill some skinks. And
Yeah.
if the cavalry was in the right place at the right time, then you would have charged in and turned, and then I would have charged you. And actually, what happened was the Stegodon didn't overrun far enough,
No.
and my lord charged out the unit and killed the Stegodon.
Yeah, killed him in 2 rounds.
2 rounds of combat. Yeah.
Because apparently the Stegodon is unable to hit an Elven Lord with the weapon
Web skill 3.
Yeah.
Well, web skill 7. It's 5s.
It's 5s. Exactly, it's 5s. It's so
you
bad.
Enough hits.
Did you do enough
I just saved him.
I
4+ armor save.
Okay.
6+ war save.
Stegodon couldn't hit him, and he had strength 7, so he
Yeah.
just took it down
Took
really
it down
quick.
with 2 wounds, and then I was able to turn and charge the BSB, which was kind of coming back into the fight.
Yeah, after killing the Dragon Princess.
Yeah.
So we had a fight there. We had a pillow fight.
Yeah, and then you saved everything again.
Saved everything, even with I saved my ward saves.
Yeah.
Even with
the
your whole
reroll.
even
It
with
was
your
like,
whole
I
attacks.
did 2 wounds, and
Yeah.
you got 2 6s, 2 6s.
Yeah, perfect.
Come on.
So
Come on.
sneaky as I am,
Yeah.
I challenge you and I charge.
Charge me in the flank
charge
with the
flank with the
salamander.
salamanders to give me some combat press,
Yeah.
and I break you through combat press
Yeah.
and run you down.
Failed a rerollable 8, which was
Rerollable 7,
7.
but you ran 12 and I caught you.
Yeah, I ran double 6 and you ran double 6,
Perfect.
and then I charged you with the silver.
But
helms.
then my Saurus hero on T-Rex ended up in front of your Silverhand boss.
Yeah.
So you charged him,
Yeah, so I charged the BSB,
and then you killed him straight away
I
with
took him off with my BSB. One
your
turn.
BSB with a simple lance.
Just lance.
I impaled him.
My lord couldn't kill him at strength 7, but the BSB with a lance at strength 6. I think my lord actually has a habit of going into fights he can't win. He charged your rat demon and got taken off in 1 round.
Got splattered.
So my BSB dies, and your block with your BSB and your mage and your
we
Silverhills,
got flank charge.
they are in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
So they got flank charged by
Saurus.
Saurus on a big T-Rex,
Yeah.
and the Saurus warriors
With the skink.
with the
hatred.
with the skink giving them hatred, and then
Oh,
they
that looks
just
so good.
they died, but it was the last turn of the game, so they stuck on their leadership 4.
Yeah, I had to I challenged with my archmage to force. Well, it was a decision that Patrick had to make. Either he accepts it with the Saurus warrior captain and then doesn't get the mage points, or he accepts with the guy on the Carnosaur and gets the mage points, and then has to roll dice to try and break the unit. And what I managed to like kill enough and save enough that the unit held on a rerollable 4.
Yeah, there was a salamander in front.
Yeah, the salamander.
And you killed it to give yourself
Yeah.
4 extra
combat
combat
res.
res.
Yeah, so I did enough wounds that I could just about stay.
You saved you had a 4 leadership 4 rerollable, and
Yeah,
you managed.
I passed it.
Mm.
It's those Games Workshop dice. They roll loads of 1s.
Yeah, I know that.
But there was something in common in your two lists.
We're not done.
Both of you were running a nature law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why give me some thoughts about the nature law? Because
I think it's really good. Like when we played on Tuesday, it was fantastic because I had the spell that I can cast on your big Skaven blocks that makes you stand in a wood, and that negates your rank bonus and negates your steadfast. So you don't get +3 combat res for rank bonus, and you're not steadfast. So I can just charge my cavalry and my dragon princes, my silver helms in. I'm hitting on 2s. I'm wounded on 2s most of the time, and I'm doing like 10, 15 wounds, and you're not steadfast. So I'm breaking you in 1 turn if I cast that spell on you.
Yeah.
It's so good. It didn't come into play here because I didn't ever charge the Saurus. Warrior
No,
block.
and I didn't pick the spell because
and
I
you
didn't need it.
because I didn't have any blocks really.
No.
And yeah, but it's in the right matchup. It's way too strong, way too strong.
But what we used the most was what I used the most was regrowth
Yeah.
and the attribute of recover wounds.
Yeah.
Because
with
the
list
list
that
is
you
full
have-
of monsters.
Yeah. I was like taking wounds off. I think I probably did 10 wounds probably to the source on the big T-Rex.
Yeah, but he
Throughout
just
the game,
kept
but-
coming back.
You heal at pretty much every magic phase. You healed a wound on him, and then
Yeah.
you cast a regrowth
And then
spell,
regrowth
and that did
apparently
like
works.
+2 wounds, +1 for the attributes. So you heal
So
like
he 3 wounds
3
each
wounds
turn.
in one turn. Yeah, it was crazy good. And the stone skin is really good as well. Like the toughness, it didn't really come into play that much this game.
You used it a
I
little
used
bit.
it a little bit on the Lord in the challenge, but it
Yeah.
didn't help. You wounded him every time anyway.
No, I didn't. I didn't give him any wounds. I gave him a few wounds.
You
and
did
then
one, and then rolled a d3 and got one.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. Could have killed him, didn't.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's the combination, isn't it, of charging in with the cavalry, and even if you're charging like a great weapon unit, you can put +2 toughness on, and if you got the throne, it's +4, so you can make them pretty much immune to the great weapons.
Yeah.
You can regrow them, so even if you lose models, you get them back,
Yeah.
and then you're auto breaking them as well. That's if you get all the spells off, and also you have the regen spell, which can give them another layer of defense.
Yeah.
So with the cavalry list, it's
Plus you
it's
can
really good.
you can negate the steadfast, as
Yeah.
you just said.
And then the magic missile spell as well is
It's really good
really
because
good. It can
in
affect
every
the whole board.
in every game you have unlimited distance because 18 inches of range within a hill or impassable terrain.
Yeah, and there's always hills and
There's
passages.
always hills on impassable terrains.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Does this work with buildings?
Yeah, it's impassable. Well, buildings, yeah. It's,
no,
I'm not sure.
well, maybe. But hills and impassable terrain, or within 18 of the caster.
Yeah, so it
So-
covers the ground.
And it's strength 4 and strength 5.
Strength 4, strength 5 with the throne, and you can do D6 and 2D6 with the
So
boosters.
2d6 strength 5 hits.
Max, yeah.
I did it against you once.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
killed the
annihilated your Shadow Warriors.
And
You
it just
was-
destroys
I did it-
every flanking unit, every
Yeah,
skirmishing
all
unit.
skirmishes.
It just dies.
I did it against you a couple of times.
You did it?
I
Yeah.
killed the pterodons.
You always did 11 hits with 2d6s.
Yeah, I was rolling well today. Actually, sometimes.
You roll 6s all the time. That's why you fled off the board with everything.
Yeah. I rolled too many 6s today. I couldn't pass the leadership test to save my
No.
life. Only the last one.
We just forgot the epic fight with the Skink Chief on the
Oh,
River
yeah.
Actual against your Phoenix Rider.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You charged in with the
You were running around shooting me all the time,
Yeah.
and I was chasing you with the hunting bow, and it just didn't work. So I
It's like
gloriously charged in, and I gave your
my
guy
dice
2
is so
wounds.
bad.
I made 2 wounds to your
I didn't.
Phoenix.
I didn't do any ward saves. I didn't pass one ward save. You did 3 wounds in total.
Yeah, in total, but
Yeah.
2 wounds the first turn.
Yeah. It took me.
with the lance.
It took me 3 turns to kill you. I think I did 2 wounds to you in the first round.
Yeah, and then I healed him back.
Then you healed them back, and then I killed you in the last round or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was good. It held you back.
Yeah, help because
So you couldn't fuck
couldn't
up
charge
my
me in the rear.
my plans.
Saurus, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was quite good actually. I think he's a good little tool. Maybe not with a bow. I think it's a bit shit.
No, maybe just
Lance, impacted lance.
No, it's only strength 4.
Maybe not.
Maybe just leave him without anything.
Yeah.
Make him cheap.
Just give him a war save or something, or
No, just make him cheap.
yeah. Do you have the Egg Quango still?
Yeah, it's aggressive now.
Yeah.
It will work.
What's the strength?
D3 plus 2. So it's strength
So
3 to
between
5.
That's good. How many points?
35.
Oh, I'll give him the Egg Quango.
Yeah, it's exotic something
Exotic egg of.
egg. That's it.
Oh, that's a shame. I just wanted to hear someone shouting Quango.
Quango? Nobody knows what a quango is.
Maybe we can make up something.
Make a quango. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, but Law of Nature worked really good for my list and worked really good for your list too.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
But both lists are kind of built around the law.
Yeah, for sure.
And also you have a really good law where you only need the way the list works is that you only really need 1 spell through
Yeah.
each turn. And with the magic and how it works now, that's really reasonable.
Really possible, yeah.
It's really possible just to get 1 spell through, not more, but not less. And I think one of the best phases you can have is when you only get 5 dices,
Yeah.
like a 3-2 phase.
Yeah, you had one phase which was like a 5/5.
That's really good
And
too.
I was in such a bad position because you cast the throne.
But the
and-
problem is with a 5/5 phase, the opponent can choose which spell he wants to dispel.
Yeah, or like a 3/3 or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
if you have like the 5/2, no, the 3/2 phase,
Yeah.
you have 5 dices. Your opponent has 3. You just say, I want to have this through, and throw all of them,
Yeah.
and then you get it.
Yeah.
Unless the opponent has a scroll.
Yeah.
I think the scroll is really mandatory in every
Did you have a
list.
scroll today?
Yeah, but
You didn't use it.
no, the only
only time that you wanted to use it, you were off the board.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, we how do we finish the game? You won 30, like equivalent of 30.
I won with 500 victory
500
points.
victory points.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a tight game, and it kind of swang both ways.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
I think you had the lead in the beginning.
Yeah, I was.
But then I came back,
and as soon as you started healing the Carnosaur, you.
Yeah, it was doing okay, and then you it swung back to have you had an advantage again.
Yeah.
But then when I locked up the Phoenix, and I grinded down, I caught your bunker.
When my general died.
Yeah, your general died, and I killed your bunker. Yeah. Then everything swung my way.
Yeah. Yeah, the dragon. It's the shame about the Dragon Princess charging in and not doing any wounds to your BSB. That's kind of annoying.
That was kind of nice. One died to the fence.
One died to the fence.
Couldn't jump the fucking fence.
Jump over the hedge and we couldn't get there. Oh, I need to practice that. Getting in the Grand National next year.
Yeah. Jumping.
Okay, so let's take a break now, and then we're going to come back and talk a bit more synergies and law of nature type stuff.
Yeah.